In fact, I have to say, the first night I used it, I was like, is this gonna work, or is this going to make my eyes totally inflamed? Okay, first off, there's something beautiful to be said about eye wrinkles. They're beautiful in their own right. They are the mark of expression, laughing, crying, smiling. Really a badge of honor to wear to celebrate the number of years we get to spend on this planet. But I think most of us would just be thankful to minimize their appearance. I can speak for myself here, at least I do. So let's talk about the 5 tips and tricks that I use to minimize the look of my fine lines and wrinkles around my eyes, and I am 48 years old for reference. This portion of today's video is sponsored by CurrentBody. I'm going to be talking about their radio frequency device, and for those of you who are regular to my channels, you know that I love using radio frequency as part of my anti-aging or well-aging approach to my skincare routine. So radio frequency is the first tip I have to target eye wrinkles. Disclaimer, please consult the CurrentBody website to determine if you are a good candidate for radio frequency. Also, you can consult a medical professional. I am not that, so don't rely on my advice when it comes to anything medical. This device recently launched in Canada and is ideal for those of us looking to target our fine lines and wrinkles because the radio frequency waves stimulate collagen production in the skin and activate skin tightening. This makes it ideal to target those crow's feet around our eyes, the 11s in the middle of our forehead, our glorious laugh lines, sagging skin, and an area that I really like to target with radio frequency is my jawline. Radio frequency must be used with gel. The gel is used to transmit energy and increase the conductivity. Radio frequency waves go into the deeper layers of the skin where collagen is actually formed. Not only does it stimulate this collagen production, but it also increases circulation, which has great anti-aging benefits for the skin. CurrentBody has a great guide that shows you how to use this device, and it actually has a map. It shows you a picture of someone's face, and it shows you on that face the map of how to use it on each section, and that's what I use to guide my own application when I'm using it on my skin. The device is meant to be used 5 minutes per treatment area once per week for at least 8 weeks to see consistent results. The device isn't painful to use. In fact, it has a warming sensation, which is how the radio frequency works to get into the deeper layers of the skin. I find it actually to be quite relaxing, and that's why I like to do my radio frequency treatment on Sundays where I have time to relax and actually enjoy the experience. According to CurrentBody, this device is 33% more effective than other radio frequency devices, and 100% of users would recommend the device to others. I love using an at-home radio frequency device versus going into the clinic because I can use it when and how I want it. I don't need to make an appointment. I'm in the comfort of my own home. I just think it is next level when it comes to ease of use and accessibility. I simply apply a generous amount of the gel to my skin directly, and then when I turn the device on, I start moving it in slow circles from the midline of my face out towards my hairline. But I'm very careful never to go over on my eyelid. Many people ask if radio frequency causes fat loss, and CurrentBody has advised that the radio frequency in this device does not reach the fat layers that are deeper in the skin. I love to use it along my cheeks, across my forehead, my 11s, my smile lines, over and around my lips and chin, and also on my jawline. If you choose to use it on your neck, just be careful not to do it down the midline of your neck. Not only does consistent use over time give great results, as I have personally experienced, but also there's an immediate brightening and toning effect to this as well. Look at my before and after photo. You can use my code ChristaRF for 15% off, and everything about the CurrentBody radio frequency device will be listed in the description box below. Thanks again to CurrentBody for sponsoring this portion of today's video, and now onto my second tip for targeting eye wrinkles, and that is using a retinoid around the eyes. Now, I prefer to use a retinoid that has been specifically formulated to go around the eyes. When I use the retinoid on my face and bring it up around my eyes, it actually really irritates my eyes. It's just not formulated well enough, I guess, for the delicate skin around my eyes. And this is the one I want to shout out today. I haven't actually talked about this on my channel, but I've been using this for months. This is the Revive Eye Serum with ginseng and retinal from Beauty of Joseon, and I've been loving it. If you're not very familiar with retinoids and really don't understand the difference between retinal, retinaldehyde, or retinol, don't worry, I've got you covered. I'm going to link a video at the end of this one that does a really deep dive into all things retinoids. There's ginseng in this formulation, which is a wonderful herbal ingredient with many well-aging benefits, as well as a 2% stabilized retinal. They really work together in the formula along with very hydrating and soothing ingredients, making this an ideal eye cream to target the look of your fine lines and wrinkles, but in my case, not giving any irritation to the eye. In fact, I have to say, the first night I used it, I was like, is this gonna work, or is this going to make my eyes totally inflamed? And I was so happy after I finished the application. It was almost like, oh, it's okay. This one's $16.99 Canadian at the time of filming. A little bit goes a long way, and how I use it in my evening skincare routine is I apply a small dab around the orbital bone of my eyes. I just gently pat it into the skin and usually finish up with a moisturizer and a face oil. The third tip for me for getting rid of eye wrinkles is more of a prevention measure, and that is using a sunscreen. Now, the question I often get asked is, what sunscreens do I recommend that don't sting the eyes? This one's very hard for me to do because it's the one issue that I don't really have. I have a lot of issues, but that's not one of them. So sunscreens don't necessarily sting my eyes. So it's hard for me to test out ones and tell you, oh, this one didn't sting my eyes. It's actually rare that they do. So I would love it if those of you who have experience with sunscreen stinging your eyes could drop in the comments some of your recommendations that work for you. I think others reading it would be very grateful for your advice. Now, I would think that the propensity to sting the eyes comes more likely from chemical sunscreens versus mineral sunscreens. I have no evidence to back that up. It's just my supposition, which is why I'm going to recommend a mineral sunscreen that I've been using this summer that I have been loving. This one's by Murad. It's their Environmental Shield, and it's an SPF 45 PA+++++. This one applies like a serum, and it was actually tested on skin types of a Fitzpatrick scale of 1 to 6 and showed no white cast. That to me was very appealing. Now, I don't often have to deal with the ramifications of white cast because my skin's so fair. In fact, sometimes it just acts like a good primer under makeup, but still, I don't like the look of a really thick white mineral sunscreen on my face. But those of you with richer skin tones than me, I would love to hear your experience with this one. It is a beautiful serum-like, which also makes me think it's nicer to apply around the eyes because you can literally just dab a little bit on your finger and apply it around your orbital bone. It has wonderful hydrating ingredients in the formulation. It doesn't leave a sticky finish. It sinks in and dries down really quickly. It has hydrating ingredients to support that area around the eyes as well. And overall has just been a really, really good option for a mineral sunscreen for me. Of course, using a daily sunscreen will not only help you to prevent future wrinkles because the UV damage that the sun does to your skin is one of the #1 causes of premature aging. So not only is sunscreen going to help you prevent that, but it'll also help prevent hyperpigmentation, which tends to be another marker of age as well. This is $89 Canadian. The fourth tip was something I literally just did not realize with my skin. This is a picture of me in my early 40s, and you can see my skin is really dull and dehydrated, but look at around my eyes. The wrinkles are so deep set because my skin is so extremely dehydrated. And the thing is, when your skin is really dehydrated, it is more prone to wrinkle and fold, and then being in that wrinkle and folded position for long periods of time in effect deepens the wrinkles as well. So you're not helping yourself by not having hydrated skin. The difference between me then and now, and look, my face, I do not have Botox, I do not do fillers. I never say never, so could be a day in my future that I do, but I do like to represent aging skin for you that really relies on at-home devices, skincare routines, and things like that, as opposed to Botox and filler. So what was I talking about? Oh, right. I feel like my skin now looks more hydrated, dewy, and first of all, and most important, healthy. I have rosacea skin. I should have said I have combination sensitive rosacea prone skin. So I do have a lot of skin issues, but dehydration was a skin issue I had that I didn't realize I had. So I wasn't really doing anything to help myself. So use hydrating products around your eyes, whether it's a dedicated eye cream or eye serum, or even your daily moisturizer or night cream, just bring it up and put it around your eyes as well. Anyone that has glycerin or ceramides or peptides in the formulation is going to be ideal for this purpose. One that I've been loving as of late is this one by Dermalogica. It's their stabilizing repair cream. Not only is it fantastic for my rosacea skin because it really works to maintain and support my skin barrier, it has a number of beautiful ingredients that when applied around the eye really help to hydrate and plump the look of that area. It has a proprietary ceramide building complex that provides nourishing lipids to really strengthen and support the skin barrier, making it ideal for my rosacea skin or anyone with sensitive skin or in need of deep hydration. It's $89 for a 50 ml size. Also, if you wear makeup, and especially if you wear concealer, ensuring that the skin around your eyes is well hydrated will only make your concealer sit better on your skin. If you want to know my ultimate concealer hack that I use daily to make sure that my concealer doesn't cake into my fine lines and wrinkles, I'll link a video for you at the end of this one too. My fifth tip, excuse me for a minute here, is to wear sunglasses. Not only will sunglasses help protect your eyes from UV damage, how's my hair? It always looks bad when I take off my reading glasses or sunglasses. But it'll help physically protect your skin from the damaging rays of the sun, and not only that, it helps to prevent you from squinting. Dynamic fine lines and wrinkles are a thing. Repetitive motion of your face increases the likelihood of skin wrinkling. Obviously, my laugh lines are here because I smile a lot. That's a good thing. I'm not going to stop smiling. The people who tell you, oh, you should keep your face very relaxed and don't move it so that you're not getting wrinkles. What kind of life is that? Anyway, wearing sunglasses though does prevent you from constantly being like this in the sun, which is causing your eyes to wrinkle more than perhaps is necessary. So it'll keep you from squinting when out in the bright sunshine. It's another great tip in order to target the wrinkles around your eyes. And this is a really cute pair from Serengeti that I actually bought at Costco at a great price. So that's it, my 5 tips to target wrinkles around the eyes. Thanks again to CurrentBody for sponsoring a portion of today's video. Drop your tips and tricks that you use to target your eye wrinkles in the comment section below. I look forward to reading them. Thanks as always for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day.